Hey guys, happy Thursday. I'm sitting at the school to get my daughter and noticed I have 700 subscribers, you guys. Holy cow. Like, I'm so grateful that I've reached the next tier, I guess, of subscribers, like 300 more. And I know that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So if y'all are watching and you haven't subscribed, please do if you like my content. I show you where I work, which is like gig work or in reselling. I show you what I get at Goodwill. I mean, I just like film everything. And I have a boring life, but I also like see crazy stuff. So I don't know. I'm just all over the place when it comes to videos. But if you guys like that, go ahead and subscribe. This video is going to be about Instacart customers not being at home to get their alcohol, okay? So, in the last week, I have had 2 different orders where I couldn't get to the person's house because of like road work or the road being blocked off or something like that. And then one today was I had to scan for alcohol and no one was home. So what the heck? I've been doing Instacart now for 6 years, okay? And I see people on Facebook all the time where they can't deliver the order, they get to keep the order, and it happens to them all the time, y'all. That never happens to me, hardly ever. Like in 6 years, I think it's happened twice, maybe 3 times ever. And this past week, it's happened 3 times altogether. I don't know why this phone is bouncing. Hold on. It looked like I was having an earthquake, but I wasn't. But anyway, it was just moving. I don't know what the heck. And I wouldn't put it past this earth to have an earthquake today, the things that have happened. So, in the last week, the first one was this girl who lived on a dead end, and she knew the water company had torn up the end of her road, okay? Dead end street, you guys. And she knew no one could get in or out. I don't know how the residents of that street got in or out that day, because when I went to deliver, the police were there. It was like 5 cop cars and maybe 5 water department trucks, and they had it blocked off. And I went and I was like, well, maybe they'll let me around because it says road closed to through traffic, but I thought residential could get through. No, they would not let me deliver. So I had to get with Instacart then, and all she had ordered was like baby wipes and something else. And then yesterday, this girl ordered 6 bags of frozen chicken and a little thing of Mio, like water flavoring stuff, and that's it. Get to her road, and it says road closed, and I'm like, what the heck? So y'all, I was like, this is not happening. I went around the sign and went down the road, because sometimes if you can get through, it's okay, like if you live there. So I get to the driveway before hers. Her address was 249 and the driveway before hers was 207. And they were pretty far apart, you know. But the road work started at 207, so I looked. There was a giant sinkhole in front of her driveway. And I text her and I'm like, hey, Callie, there's a big hole in front of your driveway. Like, I'm here with Instacart. I'm at 207, which is your neighbor. Can you please come down here somehow and get these groceries? They won't let me up there. And of course, we're obligated to wait 10 minutes and all that crap when we text them. So I got with support and I'm like, listen. And I took a picture and sent it to support. I'm like, this is the situation. And he's like, keep or discard the items, da-da-da. So I'm like, oh my God, that's twice in a week. Like, what is wrong with people? And when this happens, all I get is batch pay. I don't get the tip. So if the pay on it is primarily tip, like, I don't want the items, I want the pay. Like, you know, and it's maybe stuff I don't use or something. So today, these people, I had a triple batch at Food Lion. Delivered the first 2, no problem. The third one was the biggest order. And she had ordered alcohol plus a bunch of other crap. And I mean, when I say crap, it's just not even good stuff at all. And so, get to her house, ring the doorbell. Nobody comes to the door. And on those, you have to scan their ID for alcohol. You cannot leave the order. So I rang it was a Ring doorbell, and it didn't make a noise. So I thought maybe it's dead, because I have one of those. And I knocked like the police twice, y'all. And I hear 4 big old dogs like just coming, like running. So I thought maybe the customer's coming to the door with the dogs. No, she didn't. No one was there. There was a car, but like the house was all dark and quiet. I heard nothing. Well, so I hit can't find customer, started the 10-minute timer. In the meantime, I did get with support. Like, you're supposed to wait 10 minutes and then get with support. But it was cold, it was rainy. And I was like, I'm not going to go sit in the car, because what if they come to the door and then just grab the stuff and I can't scan their ID? So I stand there on the porch, and I got with support in the meantime. And I'm like, listen, the timer's going, but this person is not answering the door. Will you call them? And he was like, yes. Well, in the meantime, the husband gets on the Ring doorbell, and he goes, hey. And I said, yes, sir, like that, because you can talk through it and listen. I don't know if y'all know that, but you can. He said, I'm trying to get a hold of my wife to come scan. And he sounded like asleep, but he wasn't at home, so I don't know. And I said, okay, sir. And he goes, hey, did you hear me? I'm trying to get my wife to come to the door. And I said, yes, I heard you. And he goes, okay. And so I'm standing there waiting and waiting and waiting, and nobody comes, y'all. So I knock again. In the meantime, Miguel, who is the support agent, says, I've tried to text the customer and call them. I can't get a hold of them. Just let the timer run out, and then keep or discard the items, return the alcohol to the store, etc. And so I said, okay. And the husband comes on, and he goes, I can't get a hold of my wife. Just hang on, stay there. And y'all, I don't have all day to stand there. I said, I'll wait a few more minutes, and that's it. And he was like, okay. And no one ever came. I mean, I knocked on the door. I texted her. I called her myself. And then I had support do it. And support, in the meantime, when the timer runs out, it auto unassigns the batch to you. So, like, you lose the batch. Essentially, you have to either keep or discard the stuff and return the alcohol to the store, which is what I did. And I'm driving off. I get a mile down this road and then turn onto the next one to go to Food Line to return the stuff. And this, whoever it is, texts me and goes, contact me now. So I said, per Instacart's contract, I have to wait 10 minutes and then return the things to the store, which I did. And I waited longer than 10 minutes. So they never did text me back or anything like that. Tennessee, they don't take cold items back. So I'm stuck with all this crap she ordered, which is like, she got link sausage, which is nasty. I don't eat it. Ground pork, which I don't eat. I'm going to donate it. Because he said discard it or donate it, just return the alcohol. But y'all, that's 3 times in a week. And I don't want the groceries. I'd rather have the pay. And I don't understand, if you've ordered something, do you not know your road is closed? Do you not know? And I feel like that's why these people order delivery, because they're like, well, this delivery driver will have to get to me somehow. We don't. Not if it's a safety issue. And that's why they have the protocol in place for, like, if I have to scan your ID or make contact with you and you don't come out within 10 minutes, Instacart doesn't want their drivers to be unhappy and have to wait either. That's why they implemented the 10-minute thing. Uber's is 8 minutes, I think, unless they've changed it, which I don't have problems there usually. And then Walmart, I've had to return 2 or 3 orders to Walmart for the same alcohol reason, you know. But when no one could produce ID. And y'all, if you go to the store, you have to show your ID for alcohol, cough meds, like cold meds, paint, whatever. And the same holds true if you're ordering as a customer to be delivered. Like, if that weren't the case, a kid could order alcohol and just get drunk, and, you know, who would be held liable if the kid died of, like, alcohol poisoning or something, you know? You still have to scan ID. And that guy was like, he was like, I'm trying to get my wife, you know, to go to the door and this and that, which indicates to me that she was at home. But y'all, come on. I mean, I don't know if she was asleep. I'm not really sure. What I think happened was and this is just me being the cynical person that I am, I think that he or she, whoever, thought that I would, after a few minutes, just leave the stuff and leave. And perhaps his ID was expired, or hers was, and they knew that, and they thought I would just leave it and go, because when I got it piled back into the car and left to return it, that is when they contacted me. Like, I got to the end of their road, and they contacted me and said, contact me now. Well, y'all, I've tried to contact you for the last 10 minutes. Where were you then? And I even waited longer than 10 because the timer ran out, and I was still sitting there chatting with Miguel. So, I mean, I gave y'all ample time, but I don't know. If you do Instacart or Spark or Uber or DoorDash even, because they do shops with alcohol and all kinds of stuff, y'all let me know how often it happens to you where the customer is just not available, or you know, they know their road is being worked on and you can't get to their house and they expect you to do that. I've heard of it happening a lot to other people, just not to me, but it's been a wild week with that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm going to donate the stuff I'm not going to use, and that's fine. I really think that somebody can use it, and somebody less fortunate would be, like, great to get it. She got also 8 of these little, like, I don't know if they're microwave pizzas. They're frozen. They're like little Food Line brand. They're little bitty. I don't eat that stuff, so I'm going to donate that too. I'm just going to find somebody on Facebook in our Buy Nothing group and be like, who wants this stuff, you know? But I don't know, you guys. Like, I was telling my boyfriend, we were talking, because he does it with me, and he was with me when this happened. He had to help me, like, load it all back into the car because it was heavy. And, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. It's perimenopause brain, plus it's raining. I don't know what the heck I was going to say. But anyway, I don't know. I know. I'm like, when I order groceries online, which is very rare, I've done it like 5 times ever in my whole life. I order pizza and DoorDash a lot. If I'm just drained at the end of the day, or they send me like a coupon, you know, I'm waiting. I'm just like, where is my driver? You know, where are they? Like, I'm a very responsible human, and I always tip cash too, so I'm always just like waiting on them to get there. I don't understand these people who order and they just leave it to the universe whether they get their crap or not. Like, they don't even, don't y'all have anxiety? Don't you want your stuff? I know this is a boring video, but I'm also very floored that 3 people did this crap in 1 week. Like, I don't even know, but y'all let me know in the comments if you do gig work and you've had this happen. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm trying to get to 1,000 really fast, and it has been so slow to get to 700. Literally a year, you guys, it's taken me to get to 700. So I would be forever grateful if you would go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it would help me out so much. And if you want me to help you out on your channel, I would do it too. Like, I love to help people, especially if, say you have like $9.99 and you're like, I just need one more. Like, I would totally sub to your channel, so let me know in the comments too. And if you want to tag your channel, go ahead. I love supporting small channels or medium channels or whatever. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I would love to give y'all watch hours, because I do watch a lot. I don't even watch TV anymore, other than like 1 or 2 shows a week. I just watch YouTube. So I would love to, definitely love to give you some ad watch time, because I am rooting for people who make easy money and don't answer to a boss. That is just my #1 like goal in life. And so, you know, I want that for everyone. But I love you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you on the next one.